Very busy.
Oh, look at that last year.
Yeah, I thought they needed to.
Yeah, they did last year because people were sitting at like saying that. I think they just like. I can't do it. My flash behind me. Yeah. Next time. All the services.
They should.
I really prefer. That is. And it's really well established and comfortable. I'm seeing there's building. I don't know. Can't go around. They can't get the whole change in town. Only when you get home. Where you going to I don't have to worry about being getting into school. I just enjoy it. Yeah. She's no, she's with that. Yeah, so what do you think about it? That, I don't know. She said that people might just think it's a really right. I'm not even. If you're asking that question about.
On the meeting's order at 6 o'clock, that clock is well back there. Please rise and join me to pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First up, approval of treasurer's warrants, payroll warrants for June 24th, 2022 and July 1st, 2022. Open for a motion.
Motion made.
Been moved and seconded. Any questions or discussion? All those in favor? Terry? Sorry, you're muted.
Yes, sorry, yes,
Motion passes 5-0. Accounts payable warrants for June 28th, 2022, June 30th, 2022, and July 5th, 2022. Open for a motion.
so move.
They moved and seconded. Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Terry?
Yes,
5-0. Number 3, approval of the minutes for June 21st, 2022. Open for motion.
Motion made.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any questions, discussion, edits? Seeing none. All those in favor? Terry?
yes,
Motion passes 5-0. We do not have any special presentations or awards. Committee here, appointments, public hearings, moving down to public comment. Any member of the public would like to speak on something that is not on the agenda? Anybody online? Going once? Going twice? Okay. Moving down to department head or committee chair, I don't think we have any there. Unfinished business, we did not have anything. New business, peer vendor permits for Ron Lehman Forgotten Recipes, open for motion.
The peer vendor permit around, we didn't do this, it's forgotten recipe.
Second.
Been moved and seconded, any questions? Calling for a vote, all those in favor? Terry?
yes,
Motion passes 5-0. Municipal Associations Legislative Policy Committee election ballots. Do we need to, what is the motion you need to be here?
Both of those, I guess, there's only two on there, and I hope two. Unless you have something you want to write in.
Okay, so currently on the ballot are Sarah Macy, the town manager for the town of Newcastle, and our own Dusty Jones. And this is for District 13. So open for a motion to approve those.
I make a motion to vote for both Sarah Macy and Dusty Jones.
second,
Moved and seconded. Any questions, discussion? All those in favor? Terry?
yes,
5-0.
Thank you, everyone.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Competition is tough.
It was.
well done, Dusty.
They were pretty hard work. So.
Good fight.
Select board liaison assignments. You have the list of ones, right?
Yep, I can read down to them. I don't have them on there, whatever. Airport committee. I think Dusty was on that to start with.
I would like to continue.
Do you wanna, can you just read down really quickly and then?
Sure, airport, board of appeals, which hasn't met since I've been here. Broadband, cemetery, budget committee, comprehensive plan, Wisconsin, future Wisconsin schools committee, investment advisory committee, ordinance review committee, planning board, shellfish, and waterfront.
So Dusty has been on the airport and broadband. Do you have any others?
Budget,
Oh,
investment, broadband.
yeah. Terry, you would have waterfront. What else?
Waterfront and, what was the ad hoc committee? I need to be the liaison for that one.
Yeah.
And anything else you'd like to assign me to?
And
Those two.
then, Horsey, cemetery, and the chair of the comprehensive planning. So I'm not sure if that counts as the liaison or not.
What else is there?
So, I guess, is there preferences from, well, anyone, because other things have opened up since we've been on the board, and obviously everybody.
I can take ORC off if you like.
Broadband taken.
I've got it, but if you want it, that'd be fine. Yeah. I can catch you up on what they're doing.
Okay, so Bill for broadband, James for RC.
We had one for planning board.
No, because that was PM.
Okay, I'll take that up as well.
That's the same night, so as
Oh,
RC, yeah.
Same time.
I don't know if it's better or worse.
And it's better to teach you all one by one.
Yeah, they're, how often is broadband?
Every 2 weeks or
2 weeks.
What day would it be on?
Thursdays,
Ooh,
Thursday during the day.
during the day?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Although
I'm gonna be asking them to move that, because really all of these should be outside
I've
of
only
the
got one,
working
I've
day.
only got one 13.
Okay. So you wanna keep that then? Alright. Is there another one you're interested in, Bill?
Name them again.
well, what's open is,
Excuse me, Dusty, you want to keep, budget committee?
Yes,
Okay.
airport budget and finance. Broadband.
What was that leave open?
Shellfish Committee. Terry, you have a lot of frontline.
Oh, sure.
So that leaves the appeals board, again, that hasn't passed since I've been.
I'll take that.
Terry was that. Oh, I thought Kim was. Kim was on the. Terry's
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
Terry's actually, didn't remember, Kim was.
It's-
the liaison. So, the school committee is open, I know.
This,
Shellfish Committee. Comprehensive plan.
I can't understand what you're saying. Say it again.
When do they meet?
He was just going through,
They haven't met for months, so.
yes, I know,
This is not Thursday meetings.
yeah, we'll be meeting a fair amount from. That's what I'm working on this week, I'm on vacation this week from my regular job, so we're gonna be pulling together. a conference plan.
So Sarah, what does leave you with?
So cemetery, which I'm happy to be.
Cemetery. Who's gonna do shellfish?
Well-
They don't need all that off.
I can do that too.
And then that leaves the schools.
I'll do.
I think that's everybody.
Zero, yeah.
Review those? Yeah, I think that's it.
You said, can we review them?
Yeah.
Okay, so, James is taking ORC and planning board. Okay. Bill's got shellfish and appeals board
And comp plan.
and the health plan. I'm keeping cemetery and doing future of the schools committee. And Terry is keeping waterfront.
And ad hoc.
No, you're on the ad hoc committee.
You
So
would.
you're not
Right,
the-
so I can't be both, right? Okay,
And Dustin's keeping the rest of this. So airport. Broadband. Investment. Budget.
Dusty, you're doing, Robin?
That kind of,
Yeah, so
right. Okay. Moving down to public works maintenance truck purchase.
See I got approved 3 trucks this season. And, the bid process isn't really gonna work. These vendors have been on these trucks before they're built. So they really don't have an idea. So I can find one on the lot. I get actually 2 lined up right now. And I wanna to ask the permission of the board to go ahead and suspend the bid process.
So a slightly larger discussion on this. Actually, and I sent you all an email today. The bid policy does allow me some discretion. To bypass the policy, if we can save some money. Or for health and safety reasons, or for emergencies. It does take in frequently. I do expect that this is gonna be just a continuing problem, not just with public works, but with some of the other materials and stuff that we have to buy. That if we don't jump on it when we have a chance, we're either not gonna get it, or, you know, we're gonna pay through the nose for it. So what I'm asking is that you guys actually trust me a little bit beyond what the policy allows, and allow us a little more discretion, at least for a short period of time, so we can get through some of this stuff. And just use our best judgment and go ahead and get the stuff ordered without. And I'm not saying we're gonna do it on everything. We went out to bid on sand, we went out to bid on paving and so things like that. But the vehicles in particular are a big problem. Aaron's been talking with the ambulance manufacturers, and some of the ones that bid the last time just aren't going to bid this time because they're already out 3 years on orders, and they're not going to bid on something that 3 years from now they don't even know what the price is going to be. The vendor that we've used for the last at least 3 ambulances will give us preferential treatment. We just have to buy the chassis when it becomes available and get in the queue. But we're still looking at almost 2 years before even that happens. So, you know, Rob is having an issue with fire truck that was approved this year. And, you know, I'll let him kind of explain that on his own. But I mean, these are some of the examples of why I'm asking for a little more leeway than what we normally have.
Long period of time you're looking for, 3 months, 6 months.
Probably 6 months, at least get through some of these major purchases that have been approved for this year anyways.
Question? Discussion?
We've got 2 exceptions here that you highlighted. This one seems like it fits nicely in the second one. We could exempt the bid process for this one, and that made you free to do the first one, and that's helps keep it a little less frequent, pretty much, and more focused on emergency procurement. So I've moved to suspend the bid process for the purchase of public works maintenance truck. In this case.
Well, I'm also asking with the 550, we have need to replace too. So if we can find one, we should jump on it.
And that's why I'm asking for a little discretion, because I don't have to come in here every 2 weeks and say, can we suspend the bid process in this particular instance? Because by then, whatever truck we may have is gone.
Do you want to suspend the bid process for that, or do you want a motion to give you discretion under section 1 for one?
I would just like a motion on discretion one for a period of 6 months.
Then I'll move to grant the town manager discretion to make them purchases within 6 months.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion and questions? Makes sense to me. All those in favor? Terry?
Yes.
Thank you. Town manager's report.
Sorry, I didn't do a written report, but it was kind of a short week last week and there wasn't a whole lot on it. Anyways, a couple of things that happened. In the meantime, the second tranche of our ARPA funds has arrived. 190, almost $199,000. So we need to have some discussion about, give some thought as to what we'd like to do with those. I've got some thoughts. I think that can be part of our board workshop, which looks like the 26th will work for everybody. You guys want to agree on that tonight? We can put that on the calendar.
Which was there?
26th, which is a Tuesday.
6 p.m.
Yes. Well, that's up to you guys. Normally 6 p.m. If you want to do it earlier, and where it's a workshop, I don't. You know, it's 6.
Yep.
6.
Okay.
I did get a report from the DEP on their recent inspection of the plant. Sewer plant, mostly satisfactory. 2 areas that they bring us on for correction is the financial part, which we've already dealt with. And not hiring a fourth employee, which we are in the process of trying to do. We did get one applicant this time. Last two times we run it, we didn't get any, so. Other than that, I know, once I go through it all, I'll distribute it to everybody, but it was satisfactory is the highest rating. Yeah, so most of it is satisfactory on, how's that?
What position are you hiring for? What position are you hiring for?
It's an operator's position.
Any questions for this? All right, other board business? All right, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all those in favor? We are adjourned at 6:18.
Don't get used to that.
Thank you, Terry.
We're having meetings.
Bye-bye.
We had to stop by midnight and we had a real one. Came midnight. Then we upstairs, came down.
Oh, and I went and did my. Thing always happens, it's a. Oh, I just don't be there.